And we're on. Are we on? Yes, we're on. Welcome everyone to another video of Dark Souls, the board game. And today I'm very excited because I'm starting the campaign, fresh new. And let's see what it has to offer. First things first, important, and it's that to praise the sun. And shout out to my boy Solaire, who's praising the sun, Da Vinci style. So yeah, that's t-shirt, pretty cool. I got it from Comic-Con in Vienna, one of my favorite Comic-Cons, which was the only Comic-Con I visited, but it still apply. So yeah, first things first, last video, well, I already said first thing first. Second thing second, my previous video, the one where I played the test run, I completely messed up some of the rules and like didn't play it well. So, and someone in the comment section, let me get his name, so Raoul Ketunen, that I completely butchered his name, so I'm sorry about that, but he took the time and point out all the mistakes I made, all the rules I didn't follow, and gave me some tips, so that's awesome. And I'll sure follow it for the campaign. So yeah, let's get into the campaign. Let me put this aside. So yeah, one more thing, like I already set up the board, I'll tell you how, but like I noticed that like one camera alone is not good enough to show all the parts of the board game, so it's indulge me for this one, but in future board games I'm getting 2 more cameras, and that way I can point them to the interesting parts of the board game, and I'm getting a full table for the board game. So for now, since I'm just getting started and I just waited a few paychecks, and then I can set up a cool board game. But for now, let's start into it. One thing that now I'm playing the campaign. The campaign has some extra rules from the main game, and I will read them quickly. So one of the rules is that players can be added and dropped out of the campaign. We won't use it because I'll be playing it all single player. We can dash through rooms, so if a room has enemies, I don't have to clear the enemy to move to another room. I can dash through it, but the enemies will activate first. So the enemy activate, I might take damage, and then I go to the next room. And if I want to go back to a room where I dashed, I have to re-engage the enemy. So it's not clear, it's not a free movement through it. So that could be a good mechanic if I'm dying a lot to the boss and I don't want to clear every single time. So that's one of the mechanic. Sparks. When I kill a boss, since this is the campaign, I will be killing multiple mini bosses, multiple bosses. So when I kill a mini boss, instead of resetting the bonfire sparks, like we did in the normal one, I just increase it by 1. I get an extra bonfire, and I can buy extra bonfire sparks by spending 2 souls per player. Since I'm 1 player, I can spend 2 souls to gain 1 bonfire spark if I'm running. So that's pretty cool. That means I probably like, you cannot lose, because worst case you just clear a room and then spend the souls there to increase the bonfire spark if you get an easy room. Another thing, so I will be progressing through the campaign, and yeah, the leveling up is more expensive now. It's double actually. So for going from level base to tier 1, I need to spend 4 souls instead of 2, and then 8, and then 16. So 4, 8, 16. And there is an extra tier, which is tier 4. It doesn't show on this board, but I can spend 20 souls to go to the tier 4 and get 40 in that skill. I don't know if I'm gonna need it, but yeah, 40 is the hard cap in Dark Souls. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And you can see the campaign has a story journey, and a specific setup that I need to follow, and this is what I followed in my board. We have the bonfire tile, 3 other tiles. We have 2 level 1 enemies encounters, 2 level 1 encounters and 1 level 2 encounter before encountering the first boss, which will be the Gargoyles. So yeah, this will be exciting, and let's get started. I did some mistakes the last game. For example, when I dodged, I used to roll a black die, while in fact there are dice specific for the dodges, and they have even less chance than I had, so I had it a bit easy. And yeah, and other small rules that I broke, I didn't know about, that Raul, what is called, that Raoli was so kind to point out. So yeah, let's get into the game. Right. So I decided, right, let me get this. I'm just getting the, you died ready. Yeah, because I'm gonna die probably. And yeah, let's just let me pause for a second. And yep, I'm magically back with my sponsor for this video, which is water. So shout out to water. It's the second best drink after tea. So yeah, I'm gonna be having water for this. Alright, so let's get started. I decided to go with warrior again, since I was a bit like used to and starting to get a bit used to it. And apparently the advantage of warrior is that it has a strong attack that is free, that doesn't use stamina. Okay, let me show you. So the first attack uses 0 stamina, and so that way I have some leverage to use stamina to move around and like dodge instead of using stamina for attack. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so I start at the bonfire. Oh, one more thing that was pointed out is that, yeah, be sure of it, is that if I'm a single player, page 13, I start with 16 souls. So since I'm single player, I can start with 16 souls, which I didn't do the last time, so that could balance it a bit. So yeah, oops, this is not a soul, this is a soul. I have 16 souls that I can spend right off the bat. So let's do that. I'm going, and each item costs 2 souls, since this is a campaign. And let's get started. The campaign. Let me read the campaign. The journey. The first journey. Dark Souls 1. This is based on Dark Souls 1. So if you haven't played Dark Souls 3, you can freely watch this without spoilers. Although it is but your first journey, the path of the chosen undead is a most treacherous one, by no means simple. It will take you through the ruined streets and haunted watchtowers of the Undead Burg, over the old stone bridge to Sen's fortress, and finally to the magnificent city of Anor Londo, seat of Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight. This will not be an easy undertaking, and enemies will befall you at every step along the way. From your first moment inside the Undead Burg, you will be assailed by ranks of hollowed soldiers and mindless zombies, and your only reward for defeating them will be to face the Gargoyles that stand vigil over the next destination on your path. If you prevail, you will find that the same is also true of Sen's fortress, the ancient proving grounds of the gods, where mighty titanite demons roam endlessly among numerous traps and pitfalls. Finally, if you should survive to reach Anor Londo, you must prepare for battle. For never before, and awaiting you there are 2 of the mightiest opponents you ever might face, Dragon Slayer Ornstein and Executioner Smog. This will be your first final challenge, but it will not be one you shall relish, for many chosen undead before you have fallen to them and went home. So yeah, this is pretty cool, and this is the image for it. On camera, focus. Well, it's not focusing. I still need to work on the camera focus because yeah, because maybe I have it somewhere manual focus instead of automatic because it's annoying. So the first journey, the first level will be the Undead Burg. And you can see here it specifies what type of encounters, what type of boss, and what's happening. So the interesting thing is that there are two back-to-back Gargoyles fights. So this will be an interesting boss, and I have to kill both in one encounter. It's not like, but they are one after the other. But it's not like I can kill one, go heal, then kill the other or something. So it's back-to-back. All right, so let's get going. I have two level 1 encounters and one level 2. So I'm the warrior, I have those. I'm going, first thing, I'm going to spend 2 souls. So I remove 5 to 3 to get an item. Oh, one thing, spending 2 souls in the campaign, spending 2 souls get me an item, and I can sell it back for 1 soul to regain 1 soul if I don't need it. So first item is the Thrall Axe. So Thrall Axe, it requires 16 strength and 16 dexterity, which is cool. It does 2 damage, 2 black dice damage, or 1 black dice and 1 blue dice. It costs 3 stamina. So yeah, I can upgrade it 2 times, twice. It's one-handed, and that's it. So yeah, this is I think already better than my starting axe, which is the battle axe. So so yeah, the only advantage of the battle axe is that the strong attack, it hits all enemy on the same row. However, this one, the strong attack, uses a black dice, which doesn't have any empty sides. It just have 1, 2, or 3, so it's more powerful damage. So yeah, I think I'm going to, and I can upgrade it. So I think I'm going to equip it. But in order to equip it, here I have only 16 strength right now and 9 dexterity. So I need to upgrade my dexterity to 16 in order to equip it, which will require 4 souls. So I'll not upgrade yet. I'll tell you why. I'll just put 4 souls aside in case I want to upgrade to equip it. And I'll not upgrade because I want to open another item. So I'm going to pay the 5 and get the 3 instead. To get another item, maybe I get a better weapon. Okay, so the second item I got is a Titanite Shard, which is an upgrade. I can upgrade my weapon, and it adds, my weapon gains +1 damage. So that's pretty cool because I already, if I equip this Thrall Axe, I can upgrade it and get an extra +1 damage. So cool. Let me put it. So I'm gonna open another item. So remove the 3, put a 1 instead. Give me another item. It's an Ember. Awesome. So an Ember, when I get it, I can equip it directly, and it will. You can see here the Ember. Yeah, it will reduce the damage I take. If I take 3 or more damage, it reduces them by 1. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I already used this. Okay, so I have now alright, so I have 10 souls left. Let's keep going since I only need to level up once, or I can level up again. Yeah, let me buy 1 more item. So I pay the 5, I get the 3, and open 1 more item, and that's the hard leather armor, as you can see, but it has very high stats, which is 26 strength, 26 dexterity, and 26 intelligence. However, it provides 2 to dodging, and like 1 by 1, and it can be upgraded. I really like the 2 to dodge because as a warrior I'm gonna be dodging a lot. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to keep it in my inventory. I will not sell it, so I'll keep it in my inventory. All right. And what I will do, I will spend 4 souls 4 souls spent in order to upgrade my dexterity to tier 1. So now I have 16. This won't, I don't know how to make it look good. Maybe when I get my cameras, I ordered them, they might arrive soon, and do my setup, it will look better. So, but just bear with me on this. So I have 16 strength and 16 dexterity, which means I can equip my Thrall Axe. So instead of my Battle Axe, I equip my Thrall Axe. My Battle Axe, I will put it in my backpack. So here you have a backpack slot. I'm not sure if it's called backpack. Let me check what it's called so I use the proper term. 100, 200. Yeah, I don't know what it is called. I think it's something like belt, backpack. Equipment slot. Or yeah, I don't. Let's just call it backpack for this one, or I can check the player activation. Right. Enemy activation, character activation. Swap. Yeah. Backup slot. It's called backup slot. So the backup slot, you know, when in Dark Souls you can have like 2 weapons equipped, but you switch between them. This is the backup slot, and here I can put 2 weapons or shields, one for this hand, one for the other hand. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And when I start my turn, my activation turn, I can switch between them for free. Between the two. So I will leave it here in case for some situations I might switch to use its strong attack. And I want to check, does upgrading a weapon, okay, upgrade cards, slots upgraded. Okay, so upgrading weapon is for free as long as I'm at Andres. Yeah. Right. Cool. So this also on the Titanite chart, you can see this symbol right there. It appears. This means it upgrades the weapon. So yeah, on the board I will be upgrading my Thrall Axe with the Titanite chart. So it will be look like this, and the Thrall Axe can be upgraded twice. So that's cool. I don't know if you can see how it applied, but all right. Let's get started. And I still have 4 souls. I think I'm gonna use them to start working towards equipping the hard leather armor, which requires 26 strength and 26 dexterity, and it will cost me a lot currently. Okay, what am I gonna use those 4 for? I definitely want to level up. I made the mistake the other game and I didn't level up, so I couldn't equip anything at all. So I'm going to level up my strength. Let's level up my strength using 4 points, and I have tier 1 strength right now. Alright, it's a very good kickoff at the start, and let's get going. So I'm going to do the encounters. Let's do this one first. One more thing I learned is that when I go into a room, I don't have to be on that tile. I can be on any node, on any basic node of the on the wall, on that wall. So I can be here or here. And if I go to this room, I can be here, here, or. Let's go to this room because it looks a bit easier. So yeah, I'm going to this room, and I'll go open encounter, which is the Ruined Keep. The Ruined Keep encounter. So this encounter has 1 tombstone on this, and also it has 2 bowmans on this one. Sorry, it has 1 bowman on this, 1 on this, and a sword, hollow swordman So I went in. Okay, so this is the encounter, and it does not have any threats. So yeah. All right. So that's on that. All right. I think I'm going to go to, well, when I go in, so this is the encounter. This dude will run towards me. I want to quickly rush the two bowmen, and yeah, need to get their activation cards, the crossbow hollow and hollow soldier. The crossbow hollow and the hollow soldier. I think the camera is not focusing well. Just pause a second. Okay, I tried to fix it a bit. Wait, I stopped it. But yeah, it will be better later. Get more cameras so I can focus more on certain specific areas. So yeah, let's get this. All right. So I'm going to go on this now, right here. Okay. So now they will activate based on their threat level. The Hollow Soldier has the highest threat, between them, which is at 5. And then it will activate first, then the crossbow. So the Hollow Soldier will move 1 towards me. So we'll move here. And will attack. The range is 0, so it cannot hit me. The crossbow hollow, they will move 1 away from me. So this one is already away from me. There's nowhere to go from here, so it will remain. And it will attack for 3 magic damage. I'm going to try to magic. How much do I have magic? It's 1 magic. Yeah, I'll try to dodge it. So dodging also something I did wrong. I move 1 if I want. I pay 1 stamina. Stamina is black 1, so I pay 1 stamina, and then I roll this dice, which is the green dice. See if I dodge it or no. I just need to roll one for dodging, to dodge him. But I only can have 1 dodge from the northern arc. You can see here, I have 1 dodge on the bottom. So. You can see it now. This is 1 from the armor, and he just requires. So I roll 1 dice. So let's see if I dodge it. I do not dodge it, so I take 3 damage. 1, 2, and 3. And this turn is over. Same for the second one. It will move 1 away from me, and it will attack for 3. I will also try to don't want to dodge it. Yes, let's try to dodge it. So I pay 1 stamina, and I roll the dodge. I do not dodge it. Boing, slightly, barely. I'm gonna die now. But so I move 1, and I do not dodge the damage. So it's my turn. I'm gonna use my free movement to go here, and I'm going to attack. So my normal attack, it uses 2 black dice. Oh, first on my activation I gain 2 stamina. So yeah, let's try to kill him. I do 3 damage. He has 1 armor, so he takes 2 damage. It's enough to kill him, and that's it. Also, I do 4 damage actually because I have the weapon upgraded. So he's dead. Okay, I already moved, so it's their turn. First activation is the Hollow Soldier. It will move 1 towards me, and it will attack for 4. I will try to block. I have 1 block from my northern armor and 1 block from my round shield, which means I roll 2 black dice. And I block 3 damage. He does 4 damage, which means I take 1 damage. Take 1 damage. Okay. Now for the crossbowman. He will move 1 away from me. 1, 2, yeah, we'll move to this one. And he will try to attack me. I will also try to dodge him, and now I'm playing it dangerously because I'm very close to dying, but I still have... Oh, sorry, I have to do one thing. That since I am ambered, whenever I take 3 or more damage, it gets reduced by 1. I totally forgot that. So the first attack, he actually did 2 damage to me instead of 3. And the second attack also did 2 damage instead of 3. So I still have enough leverage. Right, so that's good. I forgot totally about that brick. So it will attack me. I will try to dodge. To dodge, I spend the stamina. I can or cannot move, but I will move. I will move here to get closer to him. And we will see if I am dodge the damage successfully. I dodge it successfully, which is good. So now I don't take any damage. And now it's my turn. I gain 2 stamina. I move 1 for 3. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use a stamina to move another 1. And I'm going to attack. So let's attack. 2 die. I do 2 damage plus 1 because it's upgraded. 3 damage. It's enough to. Good. So it's the crossbow hollows are done. The hollow soldier now. It will move 1 towards me, and then attack for 4. It's way far ahead. My turn. I gain 2 stamina. I will move 1 towards him, and then use a stamina to move another 1 towards him, and I will just attack. I attack only 1, but since it's upgraded, I gain plus 1, so 2 attacks. His armor is 1. So I clear this room. And okay, so since I cleared the room, I have 1 gravestone, which will come in play later during the boss fight. I gain 2 souls, right? Remember right correctly, it's 2 souls per room. Counter setup, encounters, combat basics, activations. Okay, combat basic. Switching conditions, stagger. What does it say? Attacks, activation. Pause. Yep. I gain 2 souls. It's just checking if the campaign has any special. So I gain 2 souls. Alright. And I cleared my endurance bar. Okay, cool. We defeated that room without spending anything. I'm going back here. I'm going to use those 2 souls in order to gain an item. And the item I gain is the Silver Eagle Kite Shield. So it requires 15 strength. It has 1 block, but a blue block, so it's a better at blocking than my current one. So my current one will just have 1 black block, 1 black dice block. So I'm going to equip it. So I will equip the Silver Eagle Kite Shield. I have enough strength for it, and the rounded shield will go into my inventory. I can sell it later for one, so I'm not sure if we can sell already items already in the inventory. Let me check the campaign rule. Selling item is only in campaign mode, so the bonfire tile, yeah. Also, unwanted treasure cards that are not used can be sold black to blacksmith that are not used. This one was used already, so it is just discarded. Okay, cool. So now I will do the second tier 1 encounter. So let's see what has Ash Garden. I am in Ash Garden. So this encounter has one Silver Knight Great Bowman on this side, and also has one I lost the cards. The crossbow hollow dude here. Oh, crossbow hollow. Alright. So we have those, and there is a barrel. Let's get a barrel. On the side right there. So you can see this is the barrel. Barrels cost extra stamina if I move there in order to break them. And it is a trapped encounter. So you can see the yellow spears, means it's a trap. You put traps on any basic node that does not have an entrance wall on it. So this wall down there, so you can see it, yeah. So this wall down there does not have any entrance, so it is trapped. This wall right here does not have any entrance, it is, well, I trapped those two. Those three cannot be trapped because they have an entrance. Those two also, and the others also have traps on them. So I'm gonna switch this trap because I saw what it is. Traps should be a surprise. Should not know what there is. So okay, when I move on a trap, I activate it and you'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to go, I think, yeah, I'm going to stay here. They are both ranged, so I need to be as close as possible to them. Or maybe I go there. I'll tell you why. Because it's easier to go here without trapping in case this guy walks away than to just rush through the traps. I don't want to risk it. And I definitely want to kill the Silver Knight Grave Bowman first. Or maybe I get rid, no, I'll start here to get rid of this fuck right here, the crossbow hollow, and then go to the Silver Knight. Okay, so they will activate. The Silver Knight Great Bowman has a threat level of 3, the other one has 2, so the Silver Knight Great Bowman starts. Okay, so, and this is his activation card. You can see here it will attack first all enemies on the node, and then move away from me. Those icons right here, the skull. The skull means it is the enemy, it is the character with the highest, with the aggro. But since I'm alone, I always have aggro. But if there's multiple enemies, it might have other aggro. It will be interesting later when I play with multiple characters at the same time. So, like, instead of one character, to see how it goes. Maybe all 4 together. So yeah, I'm definitely doing an all 4 playthrough. So okay, so it will attack for 4. It's a physical attack. I think I will block it because I have pretty good block now with my Silver Eagle Kite Shield. And to block, I need a 1 blue dice and 1 black dice. Remove those. Okay. and I block for 4 damage, and he attacks for 4, so I completely blocked it. He will not do any damage to me, so that's good. Then he will move 1 away from me. Now the crossbow hollow will attack. I will dodge it because I don't have any magical resistance, and he does magical damage. You can see here it's magical damage like we did the last round. So I will try to dodge it. In order to dodge it, I move 1. I pay 1 stamina and move 1, and then check if I actually dodge it. I roll 1 for dodging from my armor. I do dodge it, so I don't take any damage. Cool. Okay. My turn. I'm going to gain 1 stamina, and I'm going to attack the the crossbow hollow has to move 1 away from me, so we will move there. I don't know where it was, I missed that. So I'm going to move 1 to him. There is a trap, so I need to activate it, and the trap is... there's no trap. It's an empty square, so there's no trap, which is cool. And then I will attack with my normal attack. 2 damage plus 1, 3. It's enough to kill him. He's dead. Alright, and my turn. Again, with the silver bowman. He will attack me for 4, and I will try to dodge him. To block him. So I block for 4. I completely block his attack, and the attack is blocked, and he will move 1 away from me. I think he's already the farthest he can be, so he will stay where he is. Now it's my turn, and I have to decide, do I want to cut my way through this trap path or turn around? I think it's better to just go through the trap path, since I do not have any damage and my endurance bar is full, so yeah, I think I'll go through the traps. I'm going through on this one. My free movement will be spent on this one, and it is a trap. You can see this trap. I can try to dodge it, or I can take the full damage. Now I think I'm going to take the full damage, and here's why. Because if I dodge it, I will anyway pay 1 for the dodge. It might get me closer to him. Yeah, I'm thinking I have to. If I either take the full damage, I will take 1 damage, but then I will have to use stamina to get closer to him, so that's 2. If I try to dodge him, I will take 2 stamina. I'll take 1 stamina, but I'm already closer. So worst case, I dodge him and the dodge does not work. I dodge the trap and the dodge does not work. I take a 2nd damage. So the second option is better, is to dodge, because worst case I would take 2 damage instead of when I would take 2 damage instead of 1 damage and 1 stamina. So yeah, I will do that. I will dodge him. I will use a stamina, go here, and try to dodge the trap. I do not dodge the trap, so I take 1 damage on the trap. And yeah, so that's the trap active. It's my turn. I will use another stamina to move over to this guy. And then I will attack. I will use the 2nd attack, so I will use 3 stamina. 1, 2, and 3. This is a heavy attack. 3 stamina to do a heavy attack. I roll for this heavy attack. I roll 1 black dice and 1 blue dice. And I do 3 damage plus 1 is 4 damage. 1 because it's upgraded, 4 damage. He has 2 armor, so that's 2 damage. It's enough to kill him. He has 1 HP. And I clear this room. Once this room is clear, I gain 2 souls. 1 and 2 souls. Here we go. And the room is cleared. Alright. Cool stuff. Need to make sure I don't lose yet. This is the Ash Garden here. The rune keep. water. Alright, this room is over. Now, I can either go spend those 2 souls or fight. I think I'm going to fight, and here's why. I already have a good sword and a good shield. I only need a good armor. And I have the amber, so I don't really need any of those. The hard leather armor, in order to use it, I need to level up a lot. And I mean a lot. So I'm going to save some souls in order to level up after the next one. So after the next one, I'm going to level up. Hopefully, if I don't die. And if I die, I lose my souls, but it's fine. So now I move to the new room, which is a medium encounter. It will be harder. So here we go. It is in the Lost Labyrinth. So there is the Lost Labyrinth. There is a new enemy that I never encountered. It's not trapped. It has a chest and a barrel. So I'm going to place the barrel first. I'm going to place a chest. Let me get this down so you can see it. So chest, barrel, chest, and 2 new enemies are the large hollow soldier. So this is the large hollow soldier. You can see it has 5 HP, which will take a bit to. It has 1 armor. It doesn't have an attack, but what it does, it moves and it pushes. We still haven't used the push mechanic. It pushes in his move and does 5 push damage. So yeah, and it requires 1 to dodge, so that should be. I need 2 of them, and there will be 1 on this, 1 on that. They move 1 and push 5. So for me, I'm going to start here, away from this guy, so I can take care of this guy while this guy approaches. Okay, I want to just check quickly if I can push, I can block the push, or I have to dodge it. Like the damage of the push. Quickly, I can pause meanwhile. Okay, so I read a bit about the push mechanic. So this guy will move 1, as you can see here, move 1 towards me and pushes me. And pushing me does 5 damage. So what will happen? And if there's multiple characters, all of them are hit. So yeah, so their turn to activate. It will move 1, and I will be pushed for 5. Pushing will go to an adjacent node. So the node I will choose is this one for now, and it will do 5 damage, which I will try to block. I'm blocking and trying to block. I block 2, so which he does 3 damage, but since I'm ambered, I'll only take 2 damage. First, let me clear this thing and take 2 damage. Okay, not bad. The other one moves 1, but does not push me. So my turn. Alright. I will move by 1 to come in contact with this large hollow soldier, and I want to attack him. How will I attack? I'm going to attack. I think I'm going to use my strong attack. Yes. I'm going to use my strong attack, which will require 3 stamina. I need to chop his HP. Yes, 5 HP. Okay. Okay. Nice. I do 4 plus 1, 5 damage. Plus 1 because 4 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. Plus 1 from the weapon attack, it's 5 damage. I do 5 damage. And he has one armor, so he takes 4 damage. So now I'm going to get the damage counters and put it on him. Do I have multiple cards of this guy? No. Okay, so this is the damage counter. I don't know how to put it. Maybe I put it like this. Like this on him. So he took 4 damage. He still needs 1, 2. In order to die. So now it's his turn. What will happen, since I'm on the same node, it will push me away. Now I wonder if this push actually applies the damage when you're on the same node, or that's just the boss. Oh, I think that's just the boss. Yeah. Okay. Let me read some rules and verify. I don't wanna fuck up. Okay, I found the rule. If the push icon appears on an enemy movement, which it does, immediately move each character on that enemy node onto an adjacent node chosen by the player. So I will immediately move myself here on this adjacent node. The thing is, I want him to push me again here to be far away from this guy. So after this, each time an enemy moves onto a node, move each character on that node onto it will push me. When an enemy pushes through 2 or 3 nodes at once, it can result in a very dynamic portion of the battle. Okay, and there's another one, which is some movement behaviors include an attack on their own. Movement attacks, like this one, causes physical damage that characters can oppose with block or dodge roll as usual. This attacks target all characters on each node the enemy moves into. Note that it does not target characters on the node on which the enemy started. So when I was here and it pushes me away, don't take damage. If an enemy moves 2 or more nodes, this can result in the same character being attacked multiple times as the enemy tramples and smashes its way through its hapless victim. And this is I want to give a shout out here to the Torch Hollow, or the Naked Hollows in Dark Souls 1, the one that goes like this and goes like cuts through the line and kills you. And no matter, I don't care if you have Heaven's Shield or whatever you do, if you underestimate him, the Naked Hollow will kill you. So yeah, shout out to my Naked Bro. Alright. Back to here, so it pushed me, it will move 1 towards me and will do 5 damage. I will try to block the damage. It will push me away and do 5 damage. I will try to block the damage. I block it, yeah. Okay. Nice. I block 4 and since so I take 1 damage. Take 1 damage from his block. Perfect. Now it's this guy's turn. It will move 1 and not do anything. My turn. I gain 2 stamina. I get a free movement. And I'm going to attack my normal attack. It does 3. Sorry, I need to move those. It does 3 plus 1, 4. So it minus 1 for his armor. 3. It takes 3 damage. It already had 4. So now he's dead. First guy down. It's dead, Jim. First guy down. Cool. Now for the second guy. I already moved this turn, so I cannot move again. So I either move, attack, or attack, move. Now I'm not sure if I can move, attack, then move with stamina. I think no, but let me check. Because that would be very helpful to move away from this guy. Let me check the rules quickly. Okay, so no, I cannot move, attack, move. I have to move, attack, or attack the move. I already moved, so I can no longer do anything this round. Okay, it's the enemy's activation. It's the large hollow soldier. Again, he will turn towards me, move, and pushes me away by dealing 5 damage. I will try to block this damage. I block 3, so I take 2 damage. 1 and 2. And it ends his turn. My turn, I will move 1 towards him. My turn first, I gain 1 stamina, 2 stamina. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to break free. Want to break free. Want to break free from this life. You're so sad. I don't need you. Oh, I want to break free. So I'm going to attack my normal attack. I do 3 damage plus 1, 4, minus 1 for his armor, 3. So this guy took 3 damage. And I end my turn. His turn, it will push me automatically. So I'll go there. And it will move towards me and push me again, doing 5 damage. I will try to block it. I block 3, so I take 2 damage. 2 damage. Okay. My turn. I will move towards him. I'm going to... I cannot do my strong attack because doing my strong attack would empty my endurance bar. Another thing I need to check, I keep checking, but it's my first game, so it's our second game, is if do I die when the bar fills, or when there's no more place to use, no more stamina to use. Or activation. Check here. Equipment, character board. Dungeon. Endurance bar. 20. Here we are. The endurance bar. The endurance bar at the bottom of the character summon and health. One begin left. Okay, boxes are covered, represent remaining capacity to spend. If all 10 of the characters' endurance bar boxes have cube, that character has been killed and the party is immediately. Okay. So I cannot use my strong attack because it will kill me. So I'm going to use my normal attack, which is for free. Nice. I do 4 damage plus 1, 5, and minus 1, 4, and he's dead. So that was a medium encounter, a level 2 encounter. And they are dead. So by being dead, I gain 2 souls. So I'm at now 4 souls. That's the first thing. Second thing, I can open this chest and gain 2 items. Right? I keep forgetting. Chest. Doesn't show in the index. Very back. No. Characters and counter card. I set up the selection one first bar. National unit. Astora slack token. Under. Testing, firekeeper, blacksmith. Okay. Chest token should be played. If the party defeats the encounter, they can open the chest by flipping the token. Character who meets the stat requirement. Yes. I gain 2 treasure cards. The first card is the Wrangling Armor. One of my favorites. It requires 18 strength, which I have, and 14 dexterity, which I have, which is awesome, so I can equip it quickly. And it gives me 1 blue into blocking. This is awesome, so I can equip it directly and discard. So now I'm getting more block potential, so that's cool. Alright, and this the second one is a fireball. Pyromancy, one of my favorite. I don't know why the camera is doing this animation here, but it's thematics or whatever. I will fix the camera later. So the range is 2. It requires 23 intelligence, which I do not have. And it does 2 magic damage or 2... oh damn. 2 orange damage, that's a lot. I'll leave it in my inventory. I think I need to level up intelligence 2 times if I want to use it. But I think I want to break free. I want to break free. Okay. So since this is over, I'll go back to the bonfire. I'm going to use my 4 souls in order to level up intelligence by 1. So now I have 50 intelligence. I need 1 more in order to be able to use fireball. It is awesome because I will have a ranged attack. So yeah. Okay. I need to also check. Oh, maybe. I want to check one thing about dual wielding. Let me check it quickly. Okay, so I read about dual wielding. So if I'm wielding both axes, I can attack with each one. So I attack one in this, one in that. Well, that's pretty cool because that would be a lot of damage by dual wielding. I will keep that in mind. Now I have 2 options. Either I go fight the boss and see what we have in stock, or I can rest at the bonfire, respawn everything, clear everything to level up more. That way I could have my fireball back. My fireball ready for the boss. But I don't think I'll do that. I'm going to fight the boss. Worst case, I die, I go back and I use a charge. And since I also have my Estus still unused, I am Amber, I have my medallion, and I have my black coin. I think I can... yeah, well, let's try. Yeah, I will not. I will go fight the boss right now. So, yeah. Are you ready for the gargoyles? Just do one thing, I need... I wanna listen to the music through my headphones, simply because it's more immersive than without headphones. So. Let me just move this, set up this pipe. I'm moving this board here. So you can see I'm entering through the fog gate. And so I go through the fog gate. And then... oh... Gargoyle appears. His axe. Pretty cool. Design has some details. If you can see it, but yeah, whatever. So he appears. So when he appears, we'll get facial cards and movement. Oh. So I don't need this anymore. Fighting the gargoyle. Okay, so this is the gargoyle activation card. Have a threat of 10. It helps to 26. Music. Oh. Awesome. Okay, so it's a mini boss. it has 4 behavior card, pattern card, attack cards that we'll see what to do. 2 armor, 1 magic, and his hit is when he reaches 12 HP. This is like the second phase, and this is, and I think that's it. So flying high after heats up, character in Gargoyles node must spend +1 stamina to attack. So this is what happened when he goes into his second phase. I need to spend 1 stamina to attack. Not focusing, which, okay, very good. After heat up, character Gargoyles node must spend +1 stamina to attack. Alright, so since it has 4 attacks, I will pick 4 of the basic attacks, shuffle the cards, and pick 4 of them. Put on a side, and this will be his attack pattern right here. Now, since I have a gravestone open and the room with the gravestone is clear, I am allowed to look at one of his attacks, which is a tail sweep. So I can get some insight on one of his attack, the tail sweep. This range is 1. It moves 1 and does 4 damage, and this is the activation arc for it, right here. So it will attack in front of it and to the left of it, leaving him weak from behind. And this is a magic attack. So yeah. To dodge him, I need 2. It suck. Well, this is one of his attacks with tail sweep. Right? I want to check if this means it's magic. No, this is not a magic attack. Yeah, he does physical attack. What's the sign for the magic? The physical damage. Yeah, it has a different type. So okay, I got it. So this means it's a physical attack, the sword and shield. This means it hits all enemy within its arc, and the arc is in front of him and to the left of him. So if there's multiple characters in his arc, it will hit them all. So the pattern will be push, move and push, then attack. And the range is 1. The range of this attack is 1. Alright. So as you can see, each boss has 4 quadrants, 4 like directions. I forgot what they are called. They are called... Okay. I want to use the correct term. Arcs, yes, the boss arc. So the top arc, this is the top arc, is where it's facing, the left arc, right arc, and bottom arc, which where it's facing away. So every encounter start facing towards the door. And okay, I saw one of the attacks, which is the tail sweep. We put it back in and shuffle the cards again. Okay, I take it. And it goes. So, okay, it's the boss activation, and we will open the first activation. The first activation is the Halber's Thrust. So it moves 1, pushes, then does 6 damage to one node away. 1 node away, 6 damage. It requires 1 to dodge, and it leaves him vulnerable from the left side. So this is what he'll do. It will move 1 towards me, pushes, there's no one here to push, and then it will attack. It will attack for 6 damage. So I will try to block it. I'm using 2 blue dice, because I have 1 blue from my rank armor and 1 blue from my silver eagle fight shield. I block 5 damage. 3 plus 2, 5, so I take 1 damage. And it leaves him vulnerable on the left side, which is this one. Now, my turn. I have to move towards him. So I am in this arc, in the frontal arc. I can only move when I go towards him, to his node. I can only move to the same arc where I was in. So I was in the frontal arc, I moved to the same arc. I cannot like come from here to this side, or this side, or this side. I have to go to the same side I'm on. As you can see, his arc is right there. Now, I move towards him. Now, as you can see from the previous attack, which is the halberd thrust, he is weak on the left side. It leaves him weak on the left side, which is this side. By being weak, by attacking from the weak side, I gain 1 extra dice to hit him. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 1 stamina to run to his weak side. I'm right on at his weak side, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack him. I'm going to attack him. Yes, I'm going to attack him using a powerful attack. No, my normal attack. Oh, one thing, I got the boss dial ready, but I didn't show it. Yep. It has 26 HP. Please focus. Yep, as you can see, it has 26 HP. So I'm going to attack normally. Normal attack for now. I will leave my kite shield. I will not switch because he hits hard. I do 3 plus 1, 4 damage. He takes -2, so 1, 2. He's now at 24 HP. And I end my turn. Now his turn. I open one. He does a sweeping strike. So the sweeping strike, it will push, move by 1, and does 5 damage. It attacks the entire front, left, and right arc, and leave him weak to the back side. Oh fuck, I'm so dumb. I need to fix something I did last turn. That's, I need to attack with 3 dice because I'm on his weak side. An extra dice, so an extra damage. I do an extra damage. Yeah, I'm still getting a hang of it. So his turn, he will first push me away within the same arc I'm in. So he'll turn towards me, push me away. I can move here, here, or here. So I'm going to move, let's say here. He will jump towards me, move towards me, keeping the same direction, and do a sweeping strike. He will first push me away on another node. So let's say when he pushed me away in the same what do you say it, arc. So what happened now is that I'm pushed within the same arc, but there's nowhere to go. Forget about this. This is just the other one. There's no one to go on the same arc because this is its arc. So I need to check. I need to read in this scenario what would happen. Do I move to another adjacent node, or I stay on the same one? Okay, if there is no node within the arc to move to, I move to another node on the same wall. So I am just gonna move right there, like being pushed right there, and he will do his where is it? A sweeping strike. So sweeping strike, it hits to the left arc, to the left front of him, and to the right. So it will hit me for 5 damage. I will try to block it. I block 3 damage, so I take 2 damage. 1 and 2. So I took 2 damage. Yeah, and that's it. So it's now my turn. What I'm going to do, I'll use my free movement, walk to this node right here, and then I am within the top arc. I can this node is on the top and right arc, so I can either approach him from the top or from the right. So I will run towards him. Sorry, when it's my turn, I gain 1 stamina. I will run towards him by using 1 stamina and being at his back, at the back arc where he is vulnerable. And then I'm going to attack. Before I need to attack with 3. Keep forgetting. So 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. I do 4 damage to him, minus 2 takes 2 damage. So now he's at 21 HP. Okay, his turn. Let's see. He will do a tail sweep. Tail sweep, he will move 1 towards me, pushing me away, and attack with his tail to the front and to the left. So first, since I'm on his node, I get pushed away for free. So I'm going to get pushed here. Then he will move towards me by 1. So he will come on this node and pushes me away by 1. I can move here, right? And then it will do a tail sweep, or wait, I can go, yeah, I will go here. I think I'm going to go here instead of there, because it will be easier to his weak side. So the tail sweep will hit the front and the left, and then leave him vulnerable to the back. Since I'm on the front, he will attack me for 4. I will try to block it. I block all 4, it's completely blocked. And yeah, I take no damage and he's vulnerable on the back. My turn, I will use my free movement to move to this node. And then I will run towards him to his back. By using, first I lose 1 stamina, then I gain 1. I run towards his back. I need to cut his tail. Alright, so at this point, I think I'm going to go heavy. Then I use my strong attack that uses 3 stamina. 1, 2, 3. And I attack with 1 blue and 2 black since I'm on his weak side. 1, 2, 3, 3 damage plus 1, 4. I do 2 damage, bringing his health down to 19. Cool. Okay, his turn. He pushes me away by 1. Turns towards me. Sorry, and sorry. I didn't open this. So, electric breath. There's no movement at all and no pushing, but he can attack for 1 and he attacks for 4. Okay, so he moves by 0 towards the target. He attacks 4 magic damage towards me, towards the front. Now I need to check, does he turns towards me if the movement is 0? Because if it doesn't turn, he will completely miss his attack. When a boss moves, it can move in any direction without changing its facing. It simply shifts forward. When a boss moves towards a character, turn the boss so the center of its front arc faces. Okay, so Interesting, I don't know. I need to check it. Yeah, I think since there is a movement, otherwise they wouldn't put this zero movement thing. So since there is a zero movement, it means it stays where it is, but it goes towards the closest enemy, so which is me. So it will turn towards me, leaving him vulnerable to his left. And it will do 4 magic damage. Now the magic damage, and it requires 2 to dodge it. I do not have 2 to dodge. I cannot dodge 2. So I'll have to block it. But I have 0. Fuck. I didn't think about that at all. I got very greedy. So yeah, it will attack me with 4 magic damage, and since I have no magic defense at all, it will hit all 4. I'm Ember, so it will only hit 3, but 3 is enough to kill me. I cannot dodge it because it requires 2 to dodge, and I only have 1. Perfect music. I died. So we reset everything. And the boss is back. Alright. So I died, everything is reset, the encounter. The boss pattern does not change. So now I know that first he will do the halberd thrust, then a sweeping strike, then a tail strike, and then the electric breast. So now I have more information about this boss. The order does not change, which is cool because now you can memorize its pattern. And okay. Reset everything, everything. I did not have salt, so I do not lose them. I should have used the Estus. Very greedy. I lose 1 as spark from the bonfire. Traps are... And yeah! So, it looks like our first run. We died for the... I will stop the video here. I will do the rest. I will try to make my video shorter. But yeah. So this is what happens when you fail the gargoyle and underestimate him. Since I'm still a noob, I didn't know he had a magic attack, or else I would have done it differently. I would have switched for the other armor maybe, or something. I don't know. Yeah, but it's very fun game, very cool game. Those were now a bit easier since I leveled up early. I leveled up and used the strong weapons. Yeah, that's basically it. So thanks for watching, see you next time. Shout out to Solaire, and Wise out.